is your emergency?
I need to report a dead body.
This individual is a dangerous psychopath. He commits acts of extreme carnage and brutality, leaving the initials CK written in blood as his signature. The crime scenes are so gruesome, they shock even veteran officers.
Due to the letters and the horrific nature of the crimes, authorities are calling this man the Carnage Killer.
Oh, please, dude. I didn't have anything to do with that drive-by. I was just a wheelman.
Wheelman? Who saw all those people die?
Yeah?
Oh, you admit it? Good. Now you're going to tell me all about it. Then, you're going to give me answers. The spider. I'm a big fan of the look, but your execution? Boring. You know, real spiders liquefy their prey from the inside. You should think about it.
And you're the Carnage Killer. Why'd you do it? I get having a grudge against criminals, but...
Not criminals, killers. No one knows death better. What do they see when they feel her cold arms wrap around them? What special insights do they have? There's so much to learn.
You're crazy.
And you're welcome.
For what?
Doing what you want to, but can't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll show you. I could teach you how to be a real predator. The spider you're just pretending to be. Take off your mask, Spider-Man. I need to see your eyes when you die. This is so much fun.
Running the tricks, are we?
I know the truth. In your darkest moments, you wish you were strong enough to be like me. Admit it. Give in to it.
You put forth this week in effort?
That's it. Go ahead. Kill me. You know you want to.
No, I don't kill.
I told him you'd never be like me.
Thanks for the help.
You chose to disregard my advice. So, I assumed you preferred to handle matters yourself.
Thanks for the smooth ride. I sincerely hope I can return the courtesy by slaughtering you quickly and with minimal agony.
Good day, Mr. Kasady. My name is Donald Mencken. I want to assure you that you are a most valued guest here at Ravencroft. We're going to learn a lot from you.
And I'll learn a lot from you. Answers you don't even know you have.
Eager. I like that. Well then, let's get started, shall we?
I get it, Doc. I know how this is supposed to go. I tell you my parents beat me or dropped me on my head. I had a horrible childhood. Boo-hoo! And sure, it had its moments. My dad beat me unconscious, my mom drank. But a lot of people go through that and don't end up like I did. Here's what really happened. When I was still just a kid, I saw the truth. Life is meaningless. Death is the only thing that matters. I was maybe 6 years old. I saw a dog die after it got hit by a car. There was something in its eyes I couldn't look away from. What did it see while its life slipped away? I wanted to know. I had to know. My grandma was old. She was gonna die soon anyway, so I just sped up the process, pushed her down the stairs. But by the time I got to her, she was already dead. So I decided I was just gonna have to do it again. After I dropped that hairdryer into my mom's bath, the cops sent me to a home for troubled kids. You want to learn real quick what life's about, spend some time in a place like that. All the rules, all the things we say are important. They don't mean squat. They're a lie we tell each other. Chains we put on ourselves because we're afraid to face the truth. I show people the truth, so they can't deny it. I show them how to be free. Yeah, the home for troubled kids burned down. Someone had chained up all the fire exits. The windows had bars over them to keep people like me in, but I was already outside. I watched their eyes through the window as they realized they were trapped. All the kids who tortured me laughed at me. The teachers, guards, and doctors. We all learned a lot that day, especially me. My family, the kids at the home, the people I met afterward, they all looked so surprised when they died, like they couldn't believe it was happening. I wasn't learning anything new. I needed more. I realized I had to start killing people who wouldn't be surprised. People who knew death, and who knows death better than someone who brings it to others. That's when I decided to start killing killers. You think I'm some kind of vigilante? An urban legend who's killed other killers? Please. I just figured they'd understand death when they met it. Help me understand. But you want to hear something funny? They're just as shocked as anyone. And then it hit me just recently. I've been looking for some kind of meaning in death, but maybe I'd already found it. Maybe death is as meaningless as life. I used to be like you, Doc, trying to find answers. But there aren't any. Laws are only words. Death is just the end of the ride. You know what killing killers taught me? The only difference between them and solid citizens is they know the truth. That's my new mission. To show people. Open their eyes. It's the least I can do. I worked so hard to find the answers. Now I get to share the good news. How do I feel? Great. I don't know what you injected me with, Doc, but you should bottle and sell it because I've never been better. And I know you're gonna say this is crazy Kasady talking, but I swear I can hear whatever it is inside me, in my head. What does it say? It says, we're in this together. It says, it'll look out for me. We'll be inseparable, like best friends, or family. The voice in my head, it's still there. You don't believe it's real, do you? But you injected me with something special, something that made me stronger. Why don't you think it might be alive in its own way? I could show you. It grows like a baby. If you want, I could give you part of it, so you've got your own. No? Okay, fine. Suit yourself. Just remember, I gave you a chance. Interesting theory, Doc. I never had a real family that cared about me, so I'm trying to make my own. I think you're whacked in the head, but hey, who am I to judge? It's a nice idea. A dozen more like me, A bond stronger than blood? Imagine all the wonderful things we could do together. We could spread the truth. Watch the family grow. Pull back the curtain and show the world that rich vein of red just underneath.
Dr. Kafka, is that supposed to happen?
No. I'll shut it down.
This is a nightmare. How'd it get so bad so fast? It's like someone deliberately freed all the most dangerous inmates. This is worse than I ever imagined. Both the staff and the non-violent inmates are in a bad spot. I've got to get those people out.
I have eyes on target.
Oh, come on, don't cry. I can try to humiliate you, Rex.
That's part of my job. Beating down punks like you.
It's like a disaster movie, but just for you. I've got to evacuate anyone who's not involved in the riot. I call this the seismic blast. I call it lights out. I still get butterflies when I fight the bad guys. Except for you.
Police brutality? You don't know the meaning of words. You're not fighting purse snatchers now.
Isn't that more attractive? Let's see this again in slow motion. Time for some tough love. You are really bad at this.
That all you got? Please! Get this off me!
Thank you. I was so scared. Head for the bridge. The police will get you out. Come on, you're not taking this seriously. Or are you really that slow? Why can't they all be like that? I've got to evacuate anyone who's not involved in the riot. Ionic webbing makes everything better. Seismic blast has a way of... They say everyone's the hero of his own story. But come on, I'm the hero this week. Come on, admit it. You're just a little impressed.
Help! I'm trapped in here! Spider-Man, you rock.
Don't thank me yet. You need to get to safety.
Spider-Man, help me!
I should breakdance fight instead. Oh, you should see me do the worm. Stick around a while. Okay, can't all be yours. Oh, seismic blast. Is there anything you can't make better? This isn't personal. I just think you're a jerk. Okay, maybe it is personal. Mencken, right? You work for Oscorp. I'll try not to hold that against you. What happened here?
It was Kasady. We tried treating him with an experiment.
Don't! I know what you and Fisk were up to. Using these people as guinea pigs.
Okay, fine, but the danger's real. Kasady changed into something horrible, deadly, and he wants to make more like him.
How do I stop Kasady?
I'm not sure you can. You'd have to overwhelm the symbiote we injected him with. Stop it from functioning. Inflict too much damage for it to handle. Perhaps with fire, or intense vibrations. It's all theoretical. We plan further studies, but...
What did this nutball cocktail of yours do to him?
I don't fully understand it. But like everything else, the goal was to cure the Osborns. In this case, by creating organic, intelligent life forms, nanites, that rely on the body's survival for their own. Now listen to me. Any disease, any damage, they can recognize and heal, as well as protect and defend the host.
A symbiotic relationship. More? Kasady's a loony psycho killer. When did he turn into a social butterfly?
He had an abusive father, absent mother. He was always jealous of other kids with loving, stable families.
So he's trying to create one?
Yes. Out of the most dangerous inmates at Ravencroft. He wants to build a family in his image.
I'll get you outside, which is more than you deserve. But then I have to go after Kasady.
I agree. He's headed for the sub-basements, where the most damaged inmates are kept. Now, if he makes them into beings like him, no place will be safe. Oh.
Gotta stop Kasady before he makes things even worse.
Now, you're trapped in my web, little spider. Don't fear the darkness. Let it in. Then you'll be like me. I've become my true self, Spider-Man. And you can too. I'll show you how. I know what it's like to be part of something bigger. You'll find out soon.
Earth is that? Actually, it doesn't look like anything from Earth. I've never seen anything so horrible in my life.
I have a growing family, Spider-Man. So many mouths to feed. I think I'll feed them you.
That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
My friend is hungry. It wants a nice fat spider to munch on.
Kasady! That's as far as you go. One of you is already too many.
I'm not Cletus, Kasady. Not anymore. I'm my true self now. I'm Carnage.
Hey, you'd be less nervous if you picture me naked. You know what? Don't do that.
Poor little spider. You're just not ready to see the truth, are you?
I didn't web up your mouth because I don't want you to suffocate. But you're starting to talk me out of it.
See, you think you're joking. But I know what you won't admit to yourself. When I killed those criminals, you were happy. You were grateful to me, weren't you?
No,
It's not too late to understand. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
You say you're searching for answers in death, but what were you trying to do when I stopped you? Make others like you? A family?
So we can spread the message, the truth, that chaos and death are the only—
Wrong. You're trying to create a family because you never had one. You weren't looking for death, Cletus. You wanted the life you never had. Now who's not seeing the truth? You said you killed to understand death. What are you trying to understand?
The meaning, the truth, the secrets it reveals about all of us that we're afraid to see.
I can tell you that. Death is a part of life. It happens. Sometimes for a reason, sometimes for no reason. You're wasting your time looking for some cosmic answer in death. Life is where you find meaning. And buddy, you've wasted yours. What makes you think I'm anything like you?
You wanted to do what I did. End those criminals forever.
That's true. I didn't want to admit it, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel that way.
I knew it.
But that's human. Anger, wanting revenge. It's not wrong to feel emotions like that. It's wrong to act on them.
Here's the real difference between us, Spider-Man. I'm at peace with who I am.
You shouldn't be.
And you should? Then why aren't you?
Sorry, Cletus. I just figured out talking to a psycho killer isn't gonna give me the answers I'm after.
I know what will. Death.
It's not the answer, Cletus. None of us are gonna find any answers here.